Coaches, welcome back. We are going to talk about PFPs. That stands for Pitchers Fielding Practice. When pitchers and catchers in the major leagues report to spring training early, this is what they're doing. There's not a whole lot for pitchers to work on. They play catch, they throw their bullpens, they do their arm exercises, and they do PFPs. They do a lot of this stuff early in the season to make sure that they get it right during the regular season and later in the season. And it still goes wrong. Even at the highest level, you see balls hit back to the pitcher, they'll turn, throw the ball into center field. Happens all the time. It's because it's not easy. We need to make sure we're taking time at practice to work on PFPs. And here are the things you need to work on. First and foremost, real easy, have the kids simulate throwing a pitch, land in a good fielding position, and just hit them comebackers, okay? All that means is you're going to hit them a ground ball, you're going to field it, step and throw, record outs at first base. Real easy, okay? Real easy. Anytime a runner reaches first base, our pitchers need to be communicating with our middle infielders. That means they need to turn and look and acknowledge if the second baseman or the shortstop is going to be covering the bag. A lot of the confusion on that play at second base comes from pitcher fields the ball, turns and looks, isn't sure which one of the middle infielders is going to be covering, and throws the ball away. So make sure they establish before the pitch is thrown who they're working with. And then all you're going to do, same thing. They're going to deliver a pitch, hit him a ground ball. They're going to field it, pick up whichever middle infielder is covering the bag. 9 times out of 10, it's our shortstop. So they're going to pick up our shortstop coming across the bag, give him a good throw. It's an easy way to turn a double play if we can get the timing right and if our pitchers are under control and just handling the baseball. Okay? Other thing pitchers need to do in PFPs is field bunts. Depending on which bunt coverage is on, pitchers are either responsible for covering the right side of the infield or covering the left side of the infield. Okay? So all you're going to do as a coach, stand at home plate, roll them bunts, have them come get it, set their feet, make good throws to first base, and record outs there. Really, really simple. Okay? Last thing they need to do, which is a little tougher, they need to practice covering the right side on ground balls. Okay? Anytime a ground ball is hit to the right side, our pitchers automatically need to break towards first base. Okay, it needs to be an automatic reaction, and the only way we can accomplish that is if we practice it. Okay, so boom, ground ball right side, they take off. If it's hit to the second baseman, that's fine. They can just ease up because our first baseman's going to be covering the bag. If it's hit to our first baseman and the pitcher needs to cover, they need to run a good, hard, straight line to the base. They're going to arrive at the first baseline a little bit in front of the bag so they can head up the line in front of the runner. They're going to stay on the inside of the baseline, and the first baseman's going to get them the ball early. We don't want the base runner and the baseball and the pitcher all arriving at the same time. We want our first baseman trying to give him a good, firm underhand feed, get him the ball early so he can catch, look down, and step on the inside of the bag. Okay, so we need to work on 3 things: comebackers, fielding bunts, and covering first base on the right side. And that's it. So that's a little bit of an introduction to what you guys should be practicing when you're working on PFPs.